Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the YouTube channel of the African Traveling Teacher. Like I told you, every time I have a chance to travel, I take honor to showcase to you most interesting innovations that are revolutionizing the way education is happening around the continent. And today I landed on this one while at the e-learning Africa conference. It is called Open Collab, and I have Mr. Riaan with me. He's going to tell us what Open Collab is, how you can use it, and how you can connect with them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Francis. I'm really honored by the fact that you recognize us and that you've seen that we have an incredible heart and a desire on this mission, this educational mission we're all on. When I walk around the conference, I see lots of really interesting, innovative things. But at the heart of what Open Collab does is we collaborate with individuals, companies, businesses all over the African continent within the depth of the educational problem. And the way we do it is we simplify and streamline the processes that institutions have from the moment a student enrolls all the way through to graduation in the most applicable way. So we work very closely with Moodle. Moodle is one of our partners and one of the LMS systems that we use, but it is not limited to only that one system, because we're interested in all the institutions on the African continent on this educational mission. So how we do it is we get close with the institution and the problem. We want to understand what the problem is that they need to sort out, and then we go back with a team of consultants all over the world. We sit down and we figure out the problem or the solution for them. And Open Collab is a company we're 25-year-old. We've been in the tech ed industry for 25 years. We're probably one of the oldest companies in this space, but not well known because we've operated in the background. We've solved the problems for the institutions. So we're very passionate about the not just the African continent, but also the technology in the African continent context. Because it's different for under a tree in Uganda, where there's a small school where there's no capacity for technology, than it is in the middle of Cape Town or Kigali, or where you have access to all of this information. So that's our mission, and that's what we're all about.
Excellent. So as when I travel across the continent, I go to the deepest, remotest places where we have these institutions that probably need to be part of this. But they don't have hardware. There's no connectivity. There's no power. There is no infrastructure. How is there any way Open Collab can jump in to support these raw resourced context?
Yeah, of course. So because we're so passionate about this mission, what we will do is start working with that problem. So in some countries, as an example, you might have an issue around electricity, and because there's no physical infrastructure there. So we would try and find partners in the country that is as passionate about that issue, and then work out what the right solution should be. So it might be doing a collaborative transaction with a solar provider or a battery provider to solve that part of the problem, because we know that without electricity, technology is useless. There's no point in it, and so we'll start there and put the whole picture together. It's not just about our product, putting it down. It's about solving educational and I'm often being said I'm too positive and too excited about the mission because it's very difficult, but that's why we're here. We enjoy doing difficult things.
Same as the African Traveling Teacher. I remember the first time I did drive a very small engine car to Dar es Salaam. My friends were against it, so I didn't tell them. I told them when I'd crossed the border, they're like, "You are not scared. How do you drive such a small car for over 1,700 kilometers?" So I think your vision aligns with mine, like doing the hard things that people fear to do, and I am up to it.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
I am happy to really learn about Open Collab and to share the gospel of Open Collab on my YouTube channel and to the people who follow my YouTube channel. And please, if anyone wants to connect and you can't reach them, I am here to take you to Open Collab, and it's exciting. I don't know anything that you'd want to really say in a few sentences to the people who are going to watch this video on my channel.
Well, I think probably the most important mission I can think about is that it is not fair that we have access to all of these people, all of the information, all of the power of connectivity has allowed us to solve complex problems. But we need to find ways of doing it, and I am really passionate about this mission, and I would love people to reach out that are struggling and saying we don't know how. At least, at the very least, we can connect them with other people that have solved it across the continent, other people that have already engaged with this problem and have found ways of sorting it out. At the very least, at the best, who knows? We might pull institutions into other structures where they could benefit from scale and from relationships with original equipment manufacturers and telcos and all sorts of other industries that will solve or at least help them solve the issues. So passionate about it, really am.
Thank you so much. This has been great. I
very
am
much.
going to make as much noise as possible for people to come and connect and